Hi, I'm Dr. Ramona Bishop. I'm the proud superintendent of the Vallejo City Unified School District. And I am here to talk about all of the exciting things that we have going on in our district. We are a full-service community school district. District-wide, we have implemented best practices to make sure that all of our students have the necessary supports so that they can graduate our system college and career ready. So that means that at every school in our district, we have a person who is the connector to the community that helps the principal put in whatever is necessary so that our students have what they need. We know our world is changing, so we want to make sure that our students are completely prepared for college and career. And lastly, we are really excited about this. We're finding that we have much more parent and community engagement, which means to us that our parents are starting to trust us a little more. And as we build this school system together, this nationally recognized school system, we're at the point, we're at that critical juncture where all of these things will come together. Welcome. I know that you're going to be excited about what you hear in this video, and we're as excited about the work that's going on in the Vallejo City Unified School District. Thank you so much.
And so this is our very first year, and our school district as a whole, part of our vision is that every single school be a full-service community school. And the goal is that we serve every single need of our children. So we know that we need to serve the whole child. And we know that it's not just one part of their life, but we want to make sure that they're healthy, make sure that academically they have a sound system that they can learn. But of course we want to make sure that every single need that a child has to be successful, that we make sure we fill in the gaps for that.
You know, we need to reach the whole student. You know, a lot of times we can get so dialed into the academics that we forget that oftentimes that our students are faced with a lot of difficulties in their own life. So the main piece of this model is how do we support that student in different areas, so then that way when they come to school they can focus on the academics and rise like they need to. Okay?
One of the things that I do here is to assist the school in developing academic monitoring and intervention system. As part of that, what I do is to facilitate student success team meetings. We call it SST meetings often. And
one of our community partners, the Rehoboth Outreach Center, was very instrumental in us providing the lunches in Career Day. So, you know, when they say it takes a village, it really does, and we have a lot.
Hi, my name is Viviana Loera, and I'm the administrator for the Nutrition Education and Obesity Prevention Program. We've been able to receive a grant from Solano County Public Health that's enabled us to work in 9 of our full-service community schools and provide our students education on how to eat better, more nutritiously, how to increase their physical activity both at school and at home, and also the importance of drinking water and how it just plays into the wellness of the student as a whole. We also encourage families to take part in this nutrition endeavor that we're working on by providing them literature that we're sending home, providing them examples of recipes that they can use and cook for their children that are also cost efficient. And so we are just very thankful that Solano County Public Health has been able to provide Vallejo Unified School District with these funds.
Good morning, Vallejo! All right, when I say youth, you say expo. Youth. Youth. When I say parent, you say summit. Parent. Parent. Now let's clap it up in the room for the Youth Expo Parent Summit!
Spice. It's a synthetic crimes that are similar to the people that use methamphetamine. Homicide, identity theft, burglaries. Other people probably see that to you. If you will show this sheet to somebody else that knows you well, they probably go, yeah, I get that. That's who you are, really are. So let's talk about how that fits into esteem issues, right? How does that fit into esteem issues? What's esteem? What's self-esteem?
Welcome to Lincoln Elementary School. We are on the playground and we are celebrating I Am Lincoln School Day. Today is really a celebration of community. We have a lot of activities going on to celebrate the school and the community. We have coloring and posters to show what and how you represent the school and why it's important to you. We have a barbecue going on, and we have chalk going on, sidewalk chalk. We have a raffle to make money for our school, face paint, hair coloring, and it's all for the school. And really it's to celebrate the fact that we're a community, and part of the reason why we can do things like this is because this year we're a full service community school. What that is in the past we would try to meet the student academic needs, and we weren't able to do that because their basic needs weren't being met. We had students and families who were struggling to find housing and to find food, struggling with finding mental health services and health services. This is Pastor Al. He is the pastor of First Baptist Church of Vallejo, and he is part of our full service community school collaborative. So what we do is we meet at least once a month, and we talk about the goals of the school and the needs of the school and how the church can help solve those problems and meet those goals.
Congratulations, this is incredibly important, and I'm really thrilled to see this on this campus. I think it ought to be expanded here, and it should spread to every campus at least in the 5th Congressional District. It's just so important. And I had said earlier that this is not the first visit that I've made to a similar spot. And every place I go, the results have been fantastic. And this has been a good week for me for healthcare visits. I told someone I was yesterday in Santa Rosa. They opened a new dental clinic, and we did a ribbon cutting there, and they've got, I think they said 7 new dentists coming in there. Wow. And that's huge. A kid can't learn if they're in class and their teeth are hurting, they have dental issues, and just the fact that you have these clinics, and it is so important for not only the kids who are getting the attention, but for their future. I don't know. I'll go out on a limb and say, as much as you guys know, I don't know if anybody fully understands the impact this is going to have down the road, the future impact. It is absolutely huge. So congratulations.
My name is David Castillo. I teach the Civil Engineering and Architecture class here at Vallejo High School. Some of the benefits of what we do here is we try to engage the students in all the aspects of civil engineering and architecture through design. The main focus of our curriculum is through Project Lead the Way, which the students are focusing on the Revit program, which is an Autodesk program that is specifically designed for engineering and architecture. The benefits of being part of our academy is there is mentorships available, there is field trips available, there are guest speakers that come into our program. We have career days where we invite people from industry that could be engineers, architects, general contractors, tradespeople, to talk to our students about what are the opportunities as they move forward in their educational plans, and hopefully guide them in a direction that will lead them to either a career school or a technical school, or on to a 2-year, and then from there on to a 4-year college.
Hi, I'm Chris Heinrich. I'm counselor here at Vallejo High School, and I work with 2 academies, the Biotech Academy and the Visual and Performing Arts Academy. It's been a pretty good experience. My first year with the VAPA Academy, we're building a team, and I think that's one of the strengths of the academies, that teachers feel supported with each other and that they are then able to support students better. And students have a connected group of people to work with, not just for 1 year, but they can count on them for their entire time in high school. The Biotech Academy is a little bit more advanced in their team and group development. They're an amazing group, and what's exciting about that academy is the career and education opportunities right here in Solano County for our students. Solano's got a wonderful program, UC Davis does, and the job opportunities for our biotech students are pretty great. So it's an exciting time to be working with Academies at Vallejo High School.
My name is Raquel Coper, and I'm the main campus vice principal at Vallejo High School. What distinguishes our school site as a full-service community school site is the fact that we provide comprehensive academic, social, mental, and physical education both to our students and our families. These services include an on-site academic support provider who aligns our families and students with community services, support services. We also provide academic tutoring, parent education, a teen health clinic, career counseling, and also a food pantry. Another great opportunity we offer our students are our small learning communities, or our wall-to-wall academies. And these are small learning communities which prepare our students for post-secondary education and careers through a theme-based curriculum approach. They provide our students with a more personalized and engaging learning experience. I work with the Hospitality and Tourism Academy, which provides students with an in-depth look at all aspects of tourism and hospitality and recreation.
My name is Harry Gaviola, and I'm from the Hospitality Academy, seniors of Vallejo High School. For the senior class of hospitality, we actually have to create a virtual company. And it's not just a virtual company, because towards the end of the year you actually have to add and subtract all the things that you do, like living expenses, gas, electricity bills. So I'm CEO of the company. We create this company from the ground up. Everybody in this classroom actually has a set job to do. I have to oversee certain groups like human resources and sales department to make sure that they're doing what they need to do to keep this company thriving. And right now we actually have an open house. People are buying from our company, and towards the end of the year we're going to have an annual report which basically will show whether or not our company failed or succeeded, and that's going to be our ending grade. Hopefully we are doing really good, because the company is thriving a lot of online sales, a lot of people talking to us, especially as seniors. We do trade shows. We go to Oakland and you compete with hundreds of other schools from New York to Oregon, Massachusetts, whoever else does a hospitality academy. It's a really good and fun experience. I wouldn't regret it. This is actually one of the best experiences of my life, because it taught me a lot of life skills, gave me some job opportunities and training, taught me how to do create my own. Everything that we learned, you get certificates towards the end, and these actually help you get jobs. Right now, if we wanted to apply for Discovery Kingdom, we can actually get a job because we are partnered with them. So it really depends on what the person wants and the preferences. Our teacher also does a home catering company, so if she ever feels that we are succeeded enough during the Hospitality Academy, she may even offer any one of us a job towards the end of the year, which is actually a really good opportunity. And yeah, that's basically hospitality in a nutshell.
So it goes for cardiopulmonary resuscitation. What is cardio referring to? Who remembers? Like your heart. Your heart. You're going to go ahead and locate it, put the heel of your hand there, and then interlace your other finger on the top. Ready, begin! 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 9 and 10 and 11 and 12 and 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 29 and 30. Very nice job. What would you do next?
2 breaths.
2 breaths, and then you continue that cycle.
Begin breathing.
If the person begins to breathe, okay? So, miracle happens, they start breathing.
I'm Linda Kingston, the principal of Jesse Bethel High School. We are a full-service community school here in the city of Vallejo. For Jesse Bethel, that means that we have a Kaiser Clinic. It is open once a week for about 2 to 3 hours, and that services our youth, our teenagers on campus. And it is free of charge for our students. The second thing we have is for our community, which is Fighting Back Partnership, which has a host of services for our families and our students and the community around Jesse Bethel, which is anything from providing housing, helping them pay bills, finding food, social services, and they can hook up with all of the agencies here in Vallejo. So it's a good resource for our parents, and there's actually a clinic here on campus so our parents and communities and students can get the services they need. We also are wall-to-wall academies for career and college-bound. All high school students in Vallejo City are focused on that. We have high academic wall-to-wall academies, which means all of our 10th graders are currently enrolled in an academy. We have the Law Academy, the Biomed Academy, the Multimedia Academy, Green Academy, and the International Finance Academy. Through the academies, students take a series of coursework pertaining to the multiple fields in each academy, along with their A through G requirements for college. We are currently in conversation with the junior college in order for us to find certificates so students will also have pathways to work right out of high school. Our goal is all of our students will be ready for college and career when they graduate from Jesse Bethel.
My name is Shannon Freisinger. I am the English teacher for the Biomed Academy. I also do the Biomed Leadership class. Biomed Academy is a wonderful academy. Our students have many experiences when they are with us. We go on field trips every year that support the Biomed curriculum. For example, we take our 10th graders up to the Yountville Sim Center, which is a nursing center that has dummies, people dummies that breathe and blink and can have heart attacks. The students learn to respond just like they would in a medical emergency. We also go to visit Napa Junior College, several other places. The curriculum that they have will focus on the medical field, even in their English class. So one of the things that makes the Biomed Academy unique is that the students will develop relationships with each other across all grade levels. We do advisory periods on a monthly basis that have students from all the grade levels and the biomed teachers. We do biomed rallies about 3 times a year where we get all of our biomed students together, and we try and foster that feeling of family. And the kids actually will tell each other, if we don't behave that way, that's not what we do in biomed.
You can pick up one